I've never felt so isolated as I do up here. If you're not watching the news, there's no newspapers, there's no opportunities to see other cities, other places you may want to be, so their world is very small. And so if they have a dream or a vision, oftentimes I'm not sure if they know how to get to that vision or dream.
Alcohol is a significant addiction. We have drug addictions, and we also have a fair gambling addiction problem as well.
My dream is to become a counselor because it's important to me, because I want to help others what I've been through, and I think I really could help teenagers like myself.
Is that the teenager is a relatively new being up here in Nunavut, in the Arctic, and we're not exactly sure how to handle a teenager.
At the beginning of the week, when the class came in, they were very subdued. They were all each in their own space. They didn't interact well with each other.
I had students who, most of whom, spoke very quietly or not at all. Part of that is the Inuit culture. They are very quiet.
And overall, we're hoping that the individuals will feel better about themselves and then become contributing members to the community and the way that it's going in terms of wellness.
One particular girl that I watched the whole week, she kind of stood out to me. She came in the first day and sat down with no eye contact. It was very hard to get her to speak to anyone.
I guess the biggest impact I saw, two things. One of them was how engaged they were.
At the end of the week, the end of the 2 weeks, she got up very quickly, stood up and told what her dream was and why that dream was important to her without any prompting. No one had to say, come on, do it, you can do it type thing. She was just very quick. So that was very impressive to me. I thought it was a major improvement in just one girl, and that was indicative of the whole group.
My dream is to finish school and have a good job. It is important to me because I want to explore and travel the world.
They were very quiet. The communication was very limited. What I'm finding now is that they seem to have acquired certain tools to be able to communicate new ideas or their ideas, what they think.
And then all of a sudden, 2 weeks later, the same students are giving a little speech and talking to one another and interviewing one another, and I thought that was phenomenal.
I like to go hunting, fishing, and camping, and like to play street hockey.
A young man who is, he's naturally one of the smaller boys in class, so he's more, tends to shy away from the rest of the crowd. And he was showing one of the bigger guys how to use a machine, and this is how we properly use the machine, and this is how we properly maintain it. And to have the other big guy listening and paying attention and saying, "Oh, thanks a lot, I appreciate that." I thought that was fantastic for a little Kelly to be able to, who was always in the corner doing his own little thing and shying away from everybody, is now showing the bigger guys, hey, this is how we do this.
My dream is to finish school, take care of my parents, be the better person that I am, or be the better person than I am yesterday. And it's important to me because finishing school is a lot more important than anything else besides my parents.
And what's happening now is the kids are starting to understand, oh, okay, if I can understand better what my mistake is, I can get in and correct that and make it better.
My dream is to finish what I started this year, is hunting, going to school, taking care of my family and feeding them right. And why it's important to me, because I care about all that stuff. I love being on land, and I love my family.